Now I would like to invite Martina Štěpánková, the Vice Minister of the European Funds, for her comment. So thank you very much. So I'm informed now that the agenda had changed, so the Vice Minister will not come. So I would like to welcome our first foreign guest, Dr. Rory Truell, General Secretary of International Federation of Social Workers. He is a person who is well-respected leader in social work at a national and international level. And we know about him that he's also giving lectures at the university in New Zealand. So, Mr. General Secretary, the floor is yours.
Oh, good morning, dear Minister, dear staff of the Ministry, and also my warm greetings to all social workers in the Czech Republic and community members that are concerned with people's social conditions. Happy Social Workers' Day. This fifth conference, Challenges, Creativity and Success in Social Work, held on World Social Work Day, creates another opportunity to celebrate the strengths and contributions of social work, as well as draw our attention on the future challenges. What the Ministry has created in holding these annual events acts as an example for other states to follow. Sadly, not all governments recognise the essential importance of social work to their societies, although the situation is rapidly improving as social work is now the fastest growing profession worldwide. The improvement started around 2014 when significant evidence was produced showing that for every €1 that governments spend on social services, there is a minimum return of €3 to the economy. These statistics produced from Oxford and Princeton universities woke the interest of politicians and policymakers worldwide. Before then, social work and social services were largely seen as a luxury when governments could afford them. The question, of course, is how does employing social workers contribute so substantially to the economy? The answer relates to our work in reducing violence in families and communities, our work which leads to more children attaining better achievements in schools, more people going to work and better levels of workplace productivity. The evidence clearly shows that when people and families and communities have professional support, both the economy and they thrive. Another factor that has impacted on many governments around the world is the understanding of the essential role of social workers in the fight against pandemics. In February last year, when the first reports of the coronavirus were circulating, the international social work community knew what challenges would be coming because of our lived experience. We've worked through SARS, Ebola, and HIV/AIDS. We knew that many governments would respond to this pandemic thinking there needed to be a medical response, and they would not necessarily understand the essential need for a corresponding social response. In some instances, social workers had to lobby quite hard with their governments to put plans in place. Social workers had to also immediately work with others to organise services to adapt to the conditions. For example, under lockdown conditions, making plans to support vulnerable groups, developing call centres and online processes to carry on the work of supporting people. Social workers moving into residential settings to reduce the potential of carrying the virus into aged care facilities, and also helping communities themselves to see themselves as a part of the solution rather than feeling powerless under the circumstances and changes of COVID. While this has been a very challenging year, through these advances, social work has gained visibility in many countries and the profession has been recognised as essential alongside other essential professions such as healthcare and policing. Our task now is to support people, families and communities when we know the growing global economic crisis will continue to hurt them. The strength of social work in contributing to this and seeing all people as partners and recognising their capacity to advance solutions will be part of the answers. This year, the World Social Work Day theme is Ubuntu. I am because we are. It is a word that comes from many of the indigenous African languages, but was popularised internationally by Nelson Mandela and Bishop Desmond Tutu. It is a word that not only applies to the African context, but speaks to the humanity in all people. It speaks to our interconnectedness and everyone's role as citizens in supporting one another. It emphasises each person's responsibility towards realising the dignity of other people around them. These are strong messages that resonate with the aims and the focus of social work. The validation of social work as essential in all societies. The global response of social work to COVID, contributing to saving the millions of lives. The relatedness and the development of community systems of care are all aspects of the social work profession's constant stream of development. We therefore, today, on World Social Work Day, can take this moment to pause and acknowledge and thank social workers everywhere for the support they give people and for their making consequential contributions to every society. To the Minister, to the ministry staff, to all involved in this online event, thank you for acknowledging social work. As social workers, we cannot make progress alone. It is with this shared vision and events like this and by working together that we can continue to advance good in the world. So I conclude by thanking you all in your active roles for supporting the profession and a better world. My best wishes to each and all of you and happy Social Workers' Day.